Hello and welcome to this Rise and Shine morning yoga practice. I am so looking forward to guiding you through this class. So let's get started straight away. We'll start seated today. You can make yourself comfortable, maybe sitting up on cushions or blocks if you'd like. Rest your hands on your knees and then close down your eyes if that feels good. Or perhaps you simply relax your gaze. Taking a moment here to fully land into your body and onto your mat this morning. Feel your sitting bones rooting into the surface beneath them. Feel your face muscles relax. And allow the shoulders to soften down your back so your heart space is nice and open. We'll begin with some counted breath work. Inhaling through the nose to the count of 4, and then exhaling slowly out through the nose to the count of 7. Let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Out, slow, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 more rounds. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. Next, inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms to face up, and take a really nice big stretch here. Waking up your body, stretching all along the spine, opening up into the shoulders. One more belly breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Interlace the hands behind your head. Now squeeze the elbows wide. Reach the chest forward and upwards. Taking one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the arms open wide. And here we'll do a variation of seated cat-cow. So as you inhale, reach the arms behind you, squeeze the shoulder blades together, reach the chest forward, maybe look up. Exhale, rolling onto your tailbone, round the upper back. Interlace the fingers and then reach long through the arms as you tuck your chin to your chest. We'll do that a few times. Inhale, arms wide, shoulder blades squeeze, open into the heart. Exhale, roll onto the tailbone, round the upper back, chin to chest. Reach the arms long. Inhale, wide, open into the heart space. Exhale, round, stretch in between shoulder blades. Once more, inhale to open. Expanding. Exhale to close, gently contracting. Beautiful. From here, we'll come into an all fours position. and straight into a downward facing dog. So walk your hands a little bit further ahead in front of you. Hands are about shoulder width distance apart. Spread wide through all 10 fingers. Tug the toes under, pick your knees up, and then send the hips up and back to the sky. Root down through your hands, gazing back to the feet. If you feel that your spine is quite rounded here, it can be really helpful to take a deep bend through both knees. If you're craving a little bit of movement, maybe you pedal out the legs, bending into one knee, straightening through the other. All the while thinking of reaching your chest back towards your thighs, opening into your shoulders. Here for 2 more breaths in downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Wonderful. Start to walk to the front of your mat. Take your time to get there for a forward fold. Feet can be quite wide apart, bending through both knees. Allow the torso to dangle over your legs. Hands can be on the ground, or maybe you hold on to opposite elbows. Allow gravity to release your spine. The more you bend the knees, the more the focus comes into your lower back. Take one more breath here. Let go of the hold on your elbows in slow motion with a bend in your knees, rolling one vertebra at a time, all the way up to standing. Your head is the last thing to arrive here. Bring your feet to about hips width distance apart. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, interlace the fingers. As you exhale, lean over to your left, send your hips to your right for right side body stretch. Roll the right shoulder back. Breathe into the right ribs, right lung. Beautiful. One more deep breath here. Inhale, center, grow tall through your spine. Exhale, lean over to your right as you send your hips to your left. Left side body stretch. Roll the left shoulder back. Beautiful. Breathing into your left ribs, left lung. Inhale, come back to center. And then exhale, bring the arms down beside you. From here, step your left foot to the back of your mat for a high lunge. So left heel is lifting up off your mat. Deep bend into your right knee. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Stay here, or perhaps you cactus the arms open wide, bending into the elbows, squeezing shoulder blades together, reaching your heart space up to the ceiling. One more heart-centered breath here. Inhale, reach the arms back up if they're not there already. Exhale, pyramid pose, folding over the right leg, straighten through the right leg, and then step the left foot in so much that you can actually drop your left heel down to your mat. And your left toes are pointing towards the top left-hand corner of your mat. You can have a bend through the right knee here, or you could bring blocks underneath your hands to make your arms longer. Think of reaching the right hips back and your left hips forwards. Beautiful. Here for 2 more breaths. And then when you're ready, coming up to a halfway lift for a moment so that you can step the left foot back and drop your left knee down. For a low lunge, right side, Anjaneyasana. Hands frame the right foot. Stay here, or on your next inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, opening into the heart center. Option to stick with this, or perhaps you interlace the fingers, all of the fingers except your pointer finger, to take Kali Mudra. Then reach the arms up to the sky, reach the heart space up to the ceiling. Beautiful. And take another deep breath here. Twisted lunge. Stack the shoulders above your hips and then bring left hand to the outside of the right knee, right arm back behind you. Twisting from your belly, maybe you look over the right shoulder. And one more breath here. Don't worry if you're wobbling around like me. It's part of the practice, part of the journey. On your next inhale, come back to center, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring the hands down to frame right foot, tuck left toes under, lift left knee up off the mat, and step the left foot forward to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift, torso parallel to the floor. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, straight spine this time as you reach the arms up to the sky. Maybe take a little back bend. Exhale, bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Here we'll take 2 centering deep breaths. So bring the feet to about hips width distance apart. Hands at prayer. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Inhale deep. Exhale slow. Bring your hands to your waist. We'll set the right foot to the back of the mat this time for a high lunge. Right heel lifts, deep bend into the front knee. Inhale. Reach the arms up to the sky. Stay here as you exhale, cactus the arms open wide, squeeze shoulder blades together, reach arms back behind you, heart space up to the sky. One more heart-centered breath. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold over the left leg, pyramid pose. So step the right foot in quite a bit so that you can drop your right heel down and have your right toes pointing up towards the top right hand corner of your mat. You're welcome to keep a deep bend through the left knee or bring blocks underneath your hands. Think of reaching your left hip backwards and at the same time reaching your right hip forward. Beautiful. 2 more breaths here in your pyramid pose. Come up to a halfway lift for the moment and then step the right foot to the back of your mat. Drop right knee down. Low lunge, Anjaneyasana, left side. Stay here with the hands framing your left foot, or maybe you reach the arms up to the sky. Stay here, or maybe you take your Kali Mudra, interlacing all your fingers except your pointer fingers. Reach up to the ceiling, opening into the heart center. Beautiful. One more deep breath here. Stack the shoulders above the hips, twisting. Right hand to the outside of the left knee. Reach left arm back behind you. Maybe look over towards your left fingertips. Beautiful. Roll the left shoulder down your back. One more breath here. Inhale, come back to center. Reach both arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down to frame the left foot. And this time we'll step the left knee back to meet your right. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Slowly lowering yourself down onto the belly. Take your time. Sphinx pose, opening into the heart. Option 1, stack the fists one on top of the other and rest your forehead down onto your fists for a nice gentle variation of Sphinx. Option 2, if it feels good, rise up a little bit higher, coming onto your elbows. Elbows are underneath the shoulders or maybe slightly in front of them. Palms can face down, or perhaps you interlace the fingers, depending on what feels best for your body. Rolling the shoulders down your back, gazing forward. Beautiful. We'll pause here in Sphinx pose for 4 more deep breaths. Relaxing the face and softening your jaw. When you're ready, let the elbows open out wide. You can bring the palms to stack one on top of the other. Rest your forehead down onto your hands. Maybe you wiggle the hips a little bit side to side to release the lower back. Beautiful. And so when you're ready, we're going to come to lie down on your back as gracefully as possible, just starting to roll onto your back body. And we'll come into a bridge pose, another beautiful heart opener. So the arms are down beside you now for this. Bend the knees, plant the feet into your mat about hips width distance apart. Root down through your heels, squeeze your glutes to lift your hips up to the ceiling. Maybe you walk your shoulder blades in a little bit closer together. Root down through the shoulders, reach long through your knees. Beautiful. Pause here for 3 more breaths. And then slowly lower the hips down. Reclined butterfly. Bring the soles of your feet together. Your knees open wide apart. Rest your hands on your belly out to the side. Or maybe up overhead, holding on to opposite elbows if that feels enjoyable for your shoulders. I invite you here to take 3 releasing deep breaths with me, where you inhale through your nose and then sigh it out through the mouth. So inhale deep, breathe into the belly, the ribs. Exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. Make noise if that feels good. 2 more. Inhale deep, feel the belly fill up with air. And then exhale, releasing. Inhale once more, the deepest breath of your whole morning here. And then exhale. Let it go. When you're ready, bring your hands to the outsides of your knees. Gently guide knees together. Extend the legs long, Shavasana. Take up as much space here as feels good, lying on your back. Arms can be wide, feet can be wide apart. Close down your eyes. Or maybe just relax the gaze. Surrendering here into the support of the earth beneath you. Let go of all effort now as you give way to gravity. Resting here. I invite you to stay here for as long as you can, for at least another few minutes, just allowing yourself to simply rest. I'm going to say goodbye to you here. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.